Hey, what's going on, guys? Coming back at you with another speed duel deck profile, and today I'll be showing off my Harpie Lady Beatdown deck. Why is it called Beatdown? Just look at the card. So there's a few different skill cards you could potentially use for this deck. The one I choose to use is Beatdown. It kind of fits the theme of being able to spam out Harpie Lady Sisters and beat down your opponent. What this card does is if you control a level 5 or higher monster, which Harpie Lady Sisters is, you can activate this skill. All monsters you currently control gain 300 attack for each level 5 or higher monster you control. And that does stack to where if you have multiple Harpie Lady Sisters, or say 2 with a Harpie Lady 1, all your monsters get 600 extra attack, which is huge in this speed duel format. And then at the end of the turn, you flip this card back over. So that can be very helpful for boosting up your field of Harpie Lady Sisters, and Birdface, and just give you more than enough damage to beat your opponent that turn. So we'll go ahead and get into the deck itself. Starting off, we do have the free Harpie Lady Sisters, the main boss and win condition of this deck, summing out with Elegant Egotist. Free Harpie Lady 1, a lot better than Harpie Lady 2 or 3 in my opinion. Just gives all wind monsters a 300 attack buff, which helps out everything in your deck. You do have to be careful though, because that could potentially help your opponent if they are playing Harpies themselves, but other than that, it's just really useful for gaining extra damage. And you can't even play any other copies of 2 or 3 if you have 3 Harpie Lady 1, because all of them count as Harpie Lady. So it's essentially your 3 copies of the original Harpie Lady. So you can't play like 3-1, 3-2, and 3-3, for example. For the final monster, we have the free Birdface. You could cut this down to 2 if you want, but for this speed duel format, I don't really want to have more than or less than 9 monsters for fear of not actually seeing a monster in the first place. So when this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you get to add a Harpie Lady from your deck to your hand. That can be quite useful if you don't see Harpie Lady turn 1. But also, Birdface on its own is very beefy for level 4, 1600 attack, 1600 defense, and then can get up to pretty big numbers if you get a boost with Harpie Lady 1, boost with Harpie's Hunting Grounds, boost with Beatdown, etc. So for spells, we have the free Elegant Egotist, another component of our win condition. If you have a Harpie Lady, just activate this, summon Sisters for free from the hand or deck. Just too good. Next, we have only the 2 Hunting Ground. You could play 3 if you want, just to increase your chances of seeing it, but I don't necessarily want to see multiples of this card. Of course, it boosts all your wing beasts by 200, and if Harpie Lady or Harpie Lady Sisters is summoned to the field, the player who conducts that summon must target one spell or trap card in the field and destroy it. Do keep in mind that effect is mandatory, so if there are no other spell and trap cards on the field, it does have to destroy itself, so you do have to be careful with that. But Harpie's Hunting Ground is really nice for the extra attack boost and for the back removal, and it even combos off with one of our own traps, which you'll see here in a second. Speaking of, we have the 2 Wild Tornado. This has 2 different effects. First off, you can target a face-up card in the spell and trap zone, destroy it. Then its controller can set 1 spell or trap card if they want to. It's not really that relevant. If the set card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you get to target 1 face-up card in the field, destroy that target. So you can actually set this, use Hunting Ground to pop this, and then you'll get to pop one of your opponent's face-up cards, potentially a monster. So this adds a little bit of extra spot removal when you combine it with Hunting Ground, which is why I play it. Then for our other traps, these are probably going to be staple in a lot of these deck profiles I do. The 2 Kunai with Chain and the 2 Windstorm of Etiquette. So that is it for this speed duel deck profile on Harpie Lady Beatdown. I do hope you guys enjoyed it. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time for the next speed duel deck profile.